the Kevyn Aucoin one, which I wanted to show y'all, but I can't find it right now. And like my place is in shambles. I just got a lot of makeup, okay? But the Kevyn Aucoin one is really delicious because it goes from like this gradient effect with shimmer, which I was like, ooh, I can find the perfect shade to match the eye look, because it's gonna go really well with this whole palette if you're wanting to find the perfect kind of like shade of blush. But I also wanted to show you how to use an eyeshadow as a blush. See, like I'm carrying it down. You see how easy that was? And I now I have blush. And eyeshadow tends to like, even if you like place it and there's too much pigment, it always blends out. I forget it has a mirror. See, like you could be annoying. Like, see, and like it complements the eye look perfectly. Oh, and then put a little bit right here on the nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow. I know I have facial hair, but promise me, I promise you, it looks so pretty when you don't have facial hair. A little bit just here, ever so slightly, nothing too crazy. And the reason why I do that is because I want the sun-kissed look when it comes to blush. Sometimes people wear blush in the way of that, like, oh my God, I'm so shy type of moment, which I totally understand. But I like to have it look like, ooh, were you in the sun? Like, would you just come back from vacation? Like, that's the kind of glow I like to go for. So having it right here on the nose, carrying it a little bit on the forehead, because you have to think about it. How is the sun gonna hit the skin? So it's gonna hit those tops of those cheekbones right here, even all through here. But that gives you a sunburnt look if you put it here. So you want to put it here on the high points of the cheekbone, carrying it a little bit into the eye, on the nose, on the Cupid's bow, and then a little bit on the tip of the chin. I promise you, you're going to see such a difference. And people are going to be like, ooh, like you look so sun-kissed. That's the kind of blush look I like to go for. Blush is so hard to wear. Sophia, no, it's not. You have to like, okay, it's one of those things. I promise you, you're going to have to like put it right next to your like face wash routine and play with it right before you wash your face. Like have like a brush and like be like, okay, placement of blush. Like how do I place blush? And I promise you, once you get it down, it's like riding a bike. Like even if you don't wear blush for a couple of years, you're always going to keep that in mind. And as long as you learn it once, you can kind of like always go back to it, if that makes sense. Like I look like I've been in the sun. Oh, so pretty. Okay. I feel like I like this look, so now I can seal it with like mascara and the lashes, you know, the whole shebang. Looks incredible. Thank you, Erin. I love cats. Period, girl. Period. Period, Erin. Which shade of the bronzer? Okay, I think I told y'all the shade, right? Light? Yeah. Okay, let's curl the lashes. Oh, what are y'all up to right now? Where are y'all at? I'm just in my beauty room. Let me know right now. Where are you right now watching this? Are you in bed? Are you folding laundry? Like I love to watch like videos and lives while I'm like folding laundry. What city are you in? Period. I was thinking like tell me where in your house you are. Y'all are like, what city? Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I'm literally packing for a flight. Period, Erin. Where are you going? I'm petting my cat, Ben Julia. No, Junior. Junior. Ben Junior. Connecticut, period. Michelle's working. Ooh. Oh, curling my lashes. Like, I always get so scared. Back home to LA, period. San Francisco Bay Area. I haven't been to San Francisco in a minute. I need to go to San Francisco. Maybe now that everything's like opening, you know? Always make sure that the little rubber thing is on your like eyelash curler. Like always, like always. Oh my God, my biggest fear is that one day I just go like this and there's nothing there and it cuts them all off because I've had friends that happen to. Do you ever heat your eyelash curler before you use it? No, only because it seems like a lot of work. Like, you know what I mean? It just seems like so much work, and I'm like, I just want to like curl my lashes. I do know that I have pretty good lashes that hold a curl really well, so I think that's probably why it's never really been an issue for me. Um, but as long as okay, one tip that you can technically do is set your face, like your setting spray. You want to set your face first before you do your mascara. So if you want to leave your mascara and lashes to the end, you totally could. Like right now, I probably would have set my face before um, I did my mascara if I knew I needed setting spray. But I am wearing a matte foundation. I did set everything with powder. I feel really comfortable with how my skin is going to perform and look. I'm very aware of how I layered my makeup. So I don't feel like I have to like do a setting spray. Um, I'll generally do like a setting spray if I'm too dry, if I'm feeling too dry. But I honestly like, yes, it's a matte foundation, but I use a hydrating primer. I use like a face cream as like a primer, like the Bobbi Brown one. So then I did a matte foundation, and then I did a hydrating concealer. Well, it's not a matte concealer, but it's definitely not a hydrating concealer. It's like an in-between concealer. So I know that like my makeup is gonna sit really well. And the Laura Mercier powder is delicious on the skin. So I knew it wasn't gonna dry me out. But yes, setting spray can loosen the curl in your lashes. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, I thought he said someone was at my front door. I was like, who's at my house? Sometimes I put on mascara and I wonder, why do I even need lashes? Like falsies? Like, I love mascara. Like sometimes when I like, I'm not even wearing any makeup. I'll put on a little bit of mascara just because it like, oh, it just does something to the lashes. And I'll do like a little baby coat. You know what I mean? Have you ever done that? Like I'll do like a baby coat of mascara just to like add some fullness to it. It always looks so sexy. So see, like, you see what I mean? Oh, but see, like, I say that, but then I'll put on a lash just to see which one's which one. Okay, I think it's like this. Wait. Oh! Do you see how a lash just like takes it to like a different level? Should I do a lash? You guys, should I do a lash? Should I do a lash? Like lash? No lash. Yes? Okay, y'all are saying yes. Period. We're gonna do a lash. And this is a lash that I've already worn. So that means it's only gonna go on so much easier. Wait, is this my lash glue? Yes. So it always has like, as long as it's not too bunched up of lash glue on there, I like when it has a little bit of lash glue because you don't have to add too much lash glue. Just kind of gross to think about, but if it saves me time, that's all I care about. Because when you get like, when you first get that first pair of lashes and you're wearing them for the first time, you kind of have to like put like a layer of glue, let it basically dry down, and then put like another layer on top of it just to get that real like stickiness. Wait, before it dries. See, like because I did like one layer, I kind of had to put it on quickly. See, that did, it dried out. I was like, why isn't it sticking? You have to actually be fast. I was trying to put glue on the other lash quickly, but I was too distracted explaining why I like a little bit of lash glue. And it's because I put on just a little bit of glue. You leave it there for like 5-10 seconds. You close your little like lash glue, and then you can literally put it on. Maybe like 5 more seconds. Yes, see? Lashes. Lashes. And there are some lashes on here on Verishop that are so pretty, and they're also that 3D effect. These were just some old ones that I had. Look how pretty that is. See, it makes me even want to be a little dramatic, grab the fluffy side, right? And now I'm going to go in with that little bit of hybrid, but a little bit of Costa Rosa. Only to carry this part out a little bit more of the pink. Not in the cat eye effect, but in that rounded effect. And more so the outer third. Do you see? Oh, see how that like, oh, perfect. It's so pretty. See how it makes my eye look so big? Am I raising that eyebrow? I was like, why is that eyebrow so high? I can't erase this eyebrow. Okay. Now let's put on a little bit of this lash glue. And you're probably wondering, okay, like, am I always going to have to add shadow? That is still something. Oh, and then one of you were like, how long did it take you to learn makeup? I'm still learning. Like, one of the things that I still haven't gotten down perfect is how big I make my eyeshadow look before I put on lashes. Because, and I do this all the time, I'll put on a lash and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have made the eyeshadow bigger because I like how this lash looks. And then I'm trying to like I'm trying to put on a smaller lash, you know? Because I'm like, oh, like I want the shadow to really, like, you could see it. So I have to, like, you're going to see, I'm going to have to carry this out as well so that you can really see that pink. You see that? Oh, wow. Lashes are so sexy. They're like my favorite product in the entire world. Like somebody commented on Instagram. And putting eyelashes on, ugh, I know it's tricky. But what I do is I grab the lash, and as long as the center hits first or the inner corner, as long as these two sides hit first, I'm fine, because I can really see that. And then once it's really placed, then I play with the outer corner because that's the harder part to really see because you have to like turn your eye a little bit more, you know? And as long as you keep the outer corner just a little bit low and like not low, but like close to your lash line, you won't need liner. You see how I like didn't even need a liner? This is my hooded eye, so sometimes I even have like creasing all like where the beginning of the lash, like right in there, I have creasing because it's like it's all creased in there because it's like hooded. I usually get Botox and it like lifts everything, um, but I haven't had Botox in like honestly since like January, dude. That's so sad. That's so sad. Okay, see now, do you see how like this side you can really see a eyeshadow even when the eyes are open? Do you see how this side you can't see nothing? It almost looks smoky. That's exactly what I was talking about. So then what you want to do is, if you're doing the same eye look, I do 3 tabs of hybrid and then a little tap of Costa Rosa. 1, 2, 3. 1. Why? Because I do want to add the hybrid, that peachy shade, but I wanted to start off getting buffed out. So I add a little bit of that Costa Rosa. So you're doing 3 layers of that peachy shade with the Costa Rosa on top. As that goes onto the skin, the Costa Rosa is going to hit first, and that's going to help blend kind of everything together a little bit more. I already did. I was like, honestly, it looked fine. Why doesn't it look like that? I'm so annoying. Whatever. We could never have enough eyeshadow. Oh, maybe I connect the two. You know what? If you want to be a little bit more extra, you can connect the bottom one up a little bit. You grab that little hybrid. You keep it in there. Period. You see that? Oh, God, I love makeup. Okay, this side. You see how I'm keeping it on the outer corner? And you see already, you can already see the pink even with the eyes open. And you play with it, taking it up into the brow bone a little bit more. Not going in, keeping it into the half, but mostly on the outer third. And then I'm going to do what I did on the other side, which is connect the lower lash line into it a little bit. That is going to give you a slight cat eye effect, but remember, you see that? It's so much prettier now. The fact that I don't have highlight and my skin looks this glowy, that bronzer was so good, dude. Right? Oh, look at that. And I have a matte foundation on, like Huda Beauty, Full Filter Luminous Matte. So it's not like dry matte. It is going to have a sheen to it, but the highlight comes from the bronzer. Like, as I told you guys, like it's like that mineral, like you can even see right here. Look how it like glows. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Period. Okay. All I need is lips. Okay. So I have every shade. Because I was like, honestly, this formula is bomb. These are the Vapor High Voltage Lipsticks, which is